Red Notice is a 2021 action comedy film directed and written by Ross and Marshall Thurber. The film stars Dwayne Johnson, Gal Gadot, and Ryan Reynolds in the lead roles. It is produced by Flynn Picture Company, 7 Bucks Productions, and AGBO Films. The story follows an Interpol agent, played by Dwayne Johnson, who teams up with a renowned thief, played by Ryan Reynolds, to catch the world's most wanted art thief, played by Gal Gadot. The three characters find themselves embroiled in a dangerous and thrilling game of cat and mouse as they race across the globe in pursuit of the elusive thief and a priceless artifact. Red Notice is known for its star-studded cast, high-octane action sequences, and witty humor. The film was released on November 12, 2021, on Netflix, and quickly became one of the most-watched films on the streaming platform. It has received mixed reviews from critics, but has been praised for its entertainment value and the chemistry between its lead actors. The main characters in the movie Red Notice are Dwayne Johnson as FBI Special Agent John Hartley. Hartley is an Interpol agent who is tasked with capturing the world's most wanted art thief. Gal Gadot as Sarah Black. Sarah is the art thief who is on the run from law enforcement. She is highly skilled, cunning, and always one step ahead of her pursuers. Ryan Reynolds as Nolan Booth. Nolan is a con artist and thief who becomes Hartley's unlikely ally in the hunt for Sarah. He is known for his quick wit, charm, and resourcefulness. These three characters are the driving force of the movie's plot, and their interactions and dynamics provide much of the film's humor and excitement.
2,000 years ago, Mark Antony gifted Cleopatra 3 bejeweled eggs as a wedding gift symbolizing his devotion. The eggs were lost to time until they were rediscovered by a farmer in 1907. While 2 of the eggs were recovered, the third remained lost. In 2021, Special Agent John Hartley Johnson, a criminal profiler for the FBI, is assigned to assist Interpol agent Urvashi Das Arya in investigating the theft of one of the eggs kept on display at the Museo Nazionale di Casto Sant'Angelo in Rome. When he determines that the egg on display is a forgery and the real egg has been stolen, Das has the room locked down. However, before the room is sealed shut, international art thief Nolan Booth Reynolds manages to escape, pursued by Hartley, though Booth eventually gets away. 2 days later, Booth returns to his home in Bali with the egg in his possession. However, Hartley is waiting for him along with Das and an Interpol strike team. They arrest Booth and take the egg into custody. Unbeknownst to anyone else, Booth's main competition, Sarah Black Gadot aka the Bishop, is disguised as one of the strike team members and swaps the real egg with another forgery in the back of the vehicle. The next day, Das confronts Hartley believing he's responsible for the egg theft. As a result, she has him incarcerated in a remote Russian prison in the same cell as Booth. Shortly after their arrival, they are brought to Black, where she proposes to Booth that they work together to find the third egg, revealing to Hartley that Booth had lied and does in fact know of its whereabouts. Booth declines her modest offer, and she departs stating she'll find the second egg, then she will come back and his share will be less when she does. Hartley then suggests to Booth that they work together to beat Black, noting that if Booth helps him imprison Black, then Booth will take her place as the #1 art thief in the world. The pair escapes from prison and apprehends the men while revealing that Black and Voss are working together. They torture Hartley and, believing Booth has divulged the whereabouts of the third egg, Black double-crosses Voss and leaves for Egypt, where Booth claims the egg is. After leaving Valencia, Booth reveals to Hartley that the egg is in fact in Argentina, a location only he knows as it was inscribed on his late father's beloved watch, which had once belonged to Adolf Hitler's personal art curator Rudolf Zeich. After the Third Reich fell in 1945, Zeich fled Europe for Argentina with the egg. The duo makes its way into the jungles of Argentina, where they discover a secret bunker. Inside are countless artifacts hoarded by the Nazis, among them the third egg. Black arrives to steal the egg from the duo at gunpoint, only to be interrupted by the arrival of Das and a team of Argentinian police. Hartley, Booth, and Black escape using a Mercedes and drive it through an abandoned copper mine adjacent to the bunker, while Das gives chase in an armored vehicle. Eventually, they exit near the top of the waterfall, where the trio lands in the lake at the bottom. Booth swims to shore with the egg, only to discover that Hartley and Black are actually romantic and professional partners, both going by the alias Bishop. Booth surrenders the egg and they leave him handcuffed to a tree in the Rhine forest. In Cairo, Hartley and Black deliver the 3 eggs to an Egyptian billionaire buyer, who gifts them to his daughter for her wedding, mirroring Mark Antony's original gift to Cleopatra. The gesture is overshadowed when the bride is more excited by the wedding singer Ed Sheeran. The wedding is subsequently interrupted by an Interpol raid led by Das. Alone on their yacht, Hartley and Black are met again by Booth, who informs them that he told Das about their Cayman Islands account containing the $300 million payout from the Egyptian billionaire, which Das freezes. Booth uses their heads to Valencia, where they plan to steal the second egg, which is in the possession of notorious arms dealer Soto Vos Diamantopoulos, who is holding a masquerade ball. There, they encounter Black, who is also intending to steal the second egg. The three arrive in Vos's vault, where Hartley and Booth fight against Black using a variety of melee weapons Vos keeps on display in the vault before she gains the upper hand and handcuffs them together. Vos arrives with a security detail penniless predicament to propose a new heist, this time at the Louvre in Paris. Here are a few reviews from audience members who watched Red Notice. I absolutely love this movie. The chemistry between Dwayne Johnson, Gal Gadot, and Ryan Reynolds is amazing, and the action scenes are thrilling. I would definitely recommend this to anyone who loves action comedies. Emily S. I had high expectations for this movie, and it definitely did not disappoint. The plot is engaging, the humor is hilarious, and the cast is fantastic. I can't wait to watch it again. Michael P. I'm not usually a fan of action comedies, but Red Notice was surprisingly enjoyable. The chemistry between the actors is fantastic, and the plot is engaging enough to keep you interested. If you're looking for a fun, light-hearted movie to watch, this is definitely worth checking out. Mark T. Overall, the movie received mixed reviews from the audience, with many praising the chemistry between the lead actors and the humor. What is your opinion? Please leave a comment below.
The film's original budget was reportedly $130 million, making it one of the most expensive films ever produced by Netflix. The three main actors, Dwayne Johnson, Gal Gadot, and Ryan Reynolds, are all former professional wrestlers. Johnson was a WWE star known as The Rock. Gadot served in the Israel Defense Forces before pursuing acting. And Reynolds portrayed Deadpool in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Red Notice was filmed in various locations around the world, including Atlanta, Spain, Italy, and Hawaii. Dwayne Johnson and director Rawson Marshall Thurber previously worked together on the films Central Intelligence, 2016, and Skyscraper, 2018. Ryan Reynolds' character Nolan Booth is named after a real-life con artist and thief named Eddie the Bait Booth, who inspired the character's backstory and personality. Gal Gadot's character Sarah Black is said to be based on real-life art thief Morella Ricciardi, who is known for her daring heists and ability to evade law enforcement. The film's title Red Notice refers to a real-life Interpol alert system used to track international criminals and fugitives. The film's composer, Steve Jablonsky, previously worked on the scores for other action films such as Transformers and The Island. Red Notice was one of the most-watched films on Netflix in 2021, with over 200 million viewers tuning in to watch the movie. Within the first 4 weeks of its release,